24/5. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to C News. My name is Smiley. I'm very happy to have you here today. Don't forget to engage with our videos by giving us a thumbs up, subscribing, and leaving your comments down below. Today, we have an exciting and revealing topic to dive into as we explore the latest insights from Ashley Hansen, the former communications secretary for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. In a rare and candid interview, Hansen sheds light on the challenges of managing the Sussexes' public image, the relentless tabloid scrutiny they faced, and what it was really like working behind the scenes with one of the most talked about couples in the world. If you've ever wondered what goes on behind the royal curtain and how Harry and Meghan navigate their public and private lives, this video is for you. We'll be breaking down Hansen's revelations, from the intense pressure of handling royal communications to the truth behind those media narratives, and what ultimately led her to start her own firm with the Sussexes as her first clients. Her words provide a unique perspective on the realities of working with Harry and Meghan and the complexities of the royal and media landscape. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's get into the details of what she had to say. In a recent and revealing interview, Ashley Hansen, the former communications secretary for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, has opened up about her experiences working closely with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Her candid revelations shed light on the challenges of managing the couple's public image, the relentless tabloid scrutiny, and her personal journey navigating the complex world of royal communications. For years, the Sussexes have been at the center of global attention, facing both admiration and criticism. Hansen's unique position gave her an insider's perspective on the intricacies of handling media narratives, shaping the couple's public messaging, and ensuring their philanthropic initiatives received the attention they deserved. Her story is not just about royal communications. It's about resilience, media influence, and the ever-changing dynamics of modern public relations. 24/6. Ashley Hansen began her tenure with the Sussexes during a tumultuous period marked by intense media scrutiny and public fascination. Reflecting on her initial days, Hansen described the environment as both exhilarating and daunting. Stepping into the role, I was immediately aware of the global spotlight on Harry and Meghan. The stakes were incredibly high, and every move was dissected by the media, she shared. For anyone stepping into a royal communications role, the learning curve is steep. But for Hansen, the intensity was amplified by the fact that Harry and Meghan were already at the center of a media firestorm. The couple's decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family had dominated global headlines, and their every action was analyzed, debated, and at times distorted. I knew that working for them would be different from a traditional royal press office job, she admitted. It wasn't just about issuing press releases or coordinating media events. It was about countering misinformation, ensuring their voices were heard, and managing an overwhelming level of public interest. She recalled moments when she felt the weight of the responsibility. Every statement, every response, and even silence carried consequences. Hansen and her team had to be both strategic and reactive, constantly assessing how best to navigate the storm. One of the most pressing challenges Hansen faced was combating the pervasive tabloid narratives that often painted the couple in a negative light. From speculative reports about their marriage to exaggerated claims about internal conflicts, the Sussexes were frequently misrepresented. There were days when we'd wake up to sensational headlines that had no basis in reality. Our team had to be proactive, ensuring that false narratives didn't overshadow the genuine efforts and initiatives Harry and Meghan were championing, Hansen explained. She recalled specific instances where misleading stories gained traction despite their best efforts. False claims about Meghan's relationships with palace staff, allegations of diva-like behavior, and exaggerated reports about family tensions often dominated front pages. One of the most frustrating aspects of the job was seeing how easily misinformation could spread. A single misleading article would be picked up and republished by outlets around the world before we even had a chance to correct it. It was like trying to put out a wildfire with a water bottle, she said. 24/7. Despite the relentless negative press, Hansen emphasized that Harry and Meghan remained focused on their philanthropic work. The launch of Archewell, their charitable foundation, was a major milestone, and she worked tirelessly to ensure that their projects received the coverage they deserved. They care deeply about the causes they support, and it was important to them that their work wasn't overshadowed by gossip or drama, she added. Beyond the external pressures, Hansen also provided insight into the internal dynamics of working within the royal framework. She acknowledged that while the experience was rewarding, it wasn't without its challenges. Working closely with Harry and Meghan required adaptability and resilience. They are passionate and driven, which set a high bar for everyone around them. This passion, while inspiring, also meant that expectations were always elevated, Hansen noted. Her role required constant coordination, not just with the Sussexes, but also with their wider team, legal representatives, and external partners. The fast-paced nature of the job meant that no 2 days were ever the same, and crisis management was a near-daily task. She also highlighted the difficulty of balancing Harry and Meghan's desire for transparency with the constraints of royal communications. They wanted to tell their own story, to speak directly to the public, but that wasn't always easy within the traditional royal system, she said. Hansen played a key role in shaping their media strategy, helping them navigate interviews, documentaries, and social media messaging. We had to be strategic about when and how they spoke out. Every statement was scrutinized, and there was always a risk of backlash. But ultimately, they were determined to share their truth, she explained. In light of past allegations suggesting a challenging work environment, Hansen was forthright in her perspective. It's no secret that there were reports about the work atmosphere. From my experience, while the environment was demanding due to the nature of the roles, it was also collaborative and supportive. High-pressure situations can lead to misunderstandings, but I always felt that open communication was encouraged, she stated. She acknowledged that the relentless schedule and intense public scrutiny could create tension, but she rejected the notion that the Sussexes were difficult to work with. They expected excellence, but they also valued their team. There was a sense of purpose in the work we were doing, and that was incredibly motivating, she added. Hansen expressed frustration over the way certain stories about the work culture were framed. She believed that media narratives often exaggerated minor conflicts, ignoring the broader reality of what it was like to work in such a unique environment. 24/8. Any workplace has challenges, especially one operating under that level of scrutiny. But the idea that it was toxic or unbearable, that wasn't my experience, she emphasized. After dedicating a significant portion of her career to the Sussexes, Hansen made the decision to embark on a new venture. She has since founded her own communications firm, 3 Gate Strategies, with Harry and Meghan as her inaugural clients. The decision to start my own firm was driven by a desire to expand my horizons and apply the skills I've honed in a broader context. I'm grateful for the trust Harry and Meghan have placed in me, and I'm excited to continue supporting their endeavors in this new capacity, Hansen expressed. Her new firm focuses on strategic communications, crisis management, and reputation building, skills she perfected during her tenure with the Sussexes. I've learned so much from my time with them. The media landscape is constantly evolving, and I want to help other high-profile figures navigate it successfully, she said. As she transitions into her new role, Hansen remains optimistic about the future. She emphasized the importance of authenticity and integrity in communications, especially in an era dominated by rapid information exchange. The lessons I've learned working with Harry and Meghan are invaluable. Moving forward, I aim to champion narratives that are truthful and impactful, cutting through the noise to highlight stories that matter, she concluded. Her reflections offer a nuanced perspective on the complexities of managing public relations for high-profile figures under intense scrutiny. More than just a job, her time with the Sussexes was a lesson in resilience, adaptability, and the power of storytelling.